Today, we're tackling this overstuffed linen closet. And we even get a little help from a furry friend.
Little less living.
I've been in a bit of a funk the past few days. But today, on my walk home, I said enough. Let's get something done. And that's exactly what I did. It's been a while since I last organized this closet, and it definitely shows. It's become crowded and hard to use. Since I like my spaces to feel nice, even the hidden ones, I'm finally lining the shelves with a pretty shelf paper I ordered quite a while ago for this exact reason. I want this closet to be useful and easy to access, so I'll be sorting through everything and putting back what actually makes sense. The shelves will hold towels, face cloths, and bedding. And I'll finally have an easy to reach spot at the top for my foot bath. I found so many things in here that I'd completely forgotten about. Pretty silk pillowcases I never switched out. Brand new hand towels still waiting for their moment. Clothes and bedding of my son's that I meant to donate months ago. Gifts he received that he won't use and I didn't quite know what to do with. And for some mysterious reason, a whole collection of empty, reusable bags. Apparently, this space became the place where decisions went to take a nap. And if you have an area like this in your home, you're not alone. These spots usually aren't about being messy. They're about being busy, overwhelmed, or just not having the energy to decide right then and there.
What are we doing? Hey, cat.
Life happens and things land where they land. So my plan going forward is simple and realistic. Be more mindful of what I put in here. Take the extra few steps to put things where they actually belong. And when something is meant to be donated, it goes straight into the donation box instead of living in limbo. No perfection, just progress, and a lot less mystery bags. While I had everything out, I gave the shelves a good wipe down with some general cleaner. I did a quick dry test with the shelf liner I cut, and of course, Lucky had to come supervise from underneath. Once I knew the fit was right, I used the first piece as a template to cut the other two on my bed. It just makes the process faster. I didn't line the very top shelf since it's too high to really see it, and honestly, it would just be a waste of liner. For the shelves I did cover, I wrapped the liner over the front edge, not just for looks, but to hide some wear from years of use. Sometimes it's the small details that make an older space feel fresh again. I've also accumulated way too many hair care items, so I decided to gather them all into this pretty bin from my closet that wasn't being used. The adjustable wire rack I installed on the closet door has been really handy for bulk items, medical supplies, and things like that. This little bin, everything in it is going. It's been sitting here for years, untouched, and I know I won't use it, so clutter be gone. You may have noticed a light turning on in the closet. That's just a simple motion light I stuck in here one day. It makes such a difference. Before moving on, I wanted to reset the closet door. I took everything off and treated it like a clean slate, only putting back what I actually reach for on a regular basis. When something has a clear purpose and a clear home, it's easier to keep it that way. Seeing the door organized like this helps anchor the space, even while the inside of the closet is still empty. It's a small win, but it helps create a sense of order to build from. And then, once everything is out in the open, you can really see what you're working with. It's not pretty yet, but this is the honest middle part of the process before things come back together. On the landing to my basement, I've set up a shelf with space bags for extra shower curtains, and bedding. So quite a bit of this will be heading down there. I know piles like this can feel really daunting. When I start to feel overwhelmed, I try not to think about the whole thing at once. I just focus on the next 30 seconds. One item, one small decision. Breaking it down like that makes it feel manageable. And before you know it, you're through it. If I can do this on a day I didn't feel like it, you can too. I'm really glad you spent part of your day here with me in the little nest. Even when the motivation isn't there, choosing to show up and take care of what's been weighing on you can be a powerful thing. Letting go of what no longer serves us makes room for what we actually need and love. And that effort matters more than perfection ever could. If you're still watching, thank you for sticking around. I'd love to hear from you. What's one small space or task you've been meaning to tackle but haven't yet? No pressure, just sharing helps. Sometimes putting it into words is the first step towards clearing it. This is your space to be honest and take it one step at a time. This part doesn't look glamorous, but it's where everything actually comes together. I'm just sorting, grouping, and making simple decisions as I go. Nothing complicated. Just choosing what stays and where it makes the most sense. I try not to rush this part, even when the footage is sped up. Slowing down mentally helps me make better choices and keeps me from putting things back out of habit. As items start going back into the closet, the space begins to feel usable again. Not perfect, just calmer, clearer, and easier to work with. Hand towels and washcloths are one of those things that multiply without you noticing. So I'm only keeping what we actually use and can comfortably fit here. I like when everything has a little breathing room. It makes the closet easier to maintain and easier to reset later on. There's something really satisfying about watching things return to a space with intention. It's quiet, it's steady, and it feels earned. This is the kind of progress you don't always see right away, but you feel it afterward, when opening a door no longer feels stressful. From my little nest to yours, take care of yourself. I'll be right here when you're ready to come back. Bye bye.